Mutter Museum is a medical history museum located at 19 South 22nd Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here are all the important things to know before you go. Before you head over to the Mutter Museum, remember to check its hours to make sure that it's open. Be aware that this particular museum requires you to place backpacks and book bag style bags in lockers. The front desk can provide you with complimentary quarters that you can return at the end of your visit. You may carry a coat or small bag with you in the museum. Keep this in mind while preparing for your visit. You can get to the Mutter Museum via public transportation, driving, and even biking. The closest stop on the SEPTA trolley line is at 22nd Street and Market Street. If you're riding the bus, you can take several different routes. The nearest accessible parking is available on the street. And Indigo bikes can be found at 22nd Street and Market Street. For more information on transportation, you can visit muttermuseum.org and septa.org. There are 2 entrances to the Mutter Museum. Depending on your needs, you can go up the stairs in the front or you can buzz at the accessible entrance located on Van Pelt Street. Once inside the museum, go to the front desk by the front entrance to purchase a ticket or use your stamp pass or Pennsylvania Access card. If you have any questions, you can always speak to an employee at the front desk. At the front desk is where you'll also find a map of the museum. Make sure to grab one. Here are some of the things you might need during your visit. Bathrooms are behind the front desk. These bathrooms are accessible and family-friendly. Water fountains are located right outside the bathroom. There are elevators and ramps in the museum available to those who need it. You must ask a museum employee to access the elevator, which is located near the back of the building. Please note that the stairs in the lobby are not for visitor use, but there is a staircase that leads you to the lower level. You can always refer back to the map you grabbed when you walked in. At the Mutter Museum, there's a seating area in the main lobby of the museum located just inside of the entrance, but there are no additional seating areas throughout the rest of the museum. Although there aren't designated quiet areas, empty office spaces can be offered upon request. You can usually find a security guard or a member of the museum team throughout the museum who can answer your questions or guide you through the museum should you need it. There's an outside area and garden that can be located through doors on the first floor. For an accessible entrance, enter the garden through the gate outside and you will be buzzed in by an employee. College-aged young adults are the usual attendees of the Mutter Museum. The museum is usually low level and quiet, but can be moderately crowded at times. There are no age restrictions on the exhibits. Most of the artwork is behind protective glass, so keeping a distance is encouraged. Please note that the photography policy is extremely strict in the museum and is not allowed. You will be given 3 strikes before being asked to leave. You can exit the same way that you entered the museum, through the front entrance or through the accessible side entrance. That's everything you need to know before you go to the Mutter Museum. Now you're ready to visit and enjoy. If you have any more questions about the museum itself, you can visit the museum at muttermuseum.org. This project was produced by the Stamp Teen Council of the Greater Philadelphia Culture Alliance in collaboration with Outreach and PhillyCAM. Learn more about Know Before You Go at phillystampass.org. For more information about Access, visit outreach.org.